Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. The government loves you when you stay in your place, but they call you behind your back, and the same thing they say to your face. So I'm going to name my son CVS. Lest they forget he is something of value, a child who they shouldn't pretend to offend but actually protect. Lest they forget to say his real name, that he is beautiful, unusual, and rare, and not their Shaniqua gay, fair game, usual suspect. Lest they forget that when they had the uprising in Maryland because blacks and whites dressed in blue killed gray, red-handed, while justice, not surprising, was left debating rights and splitting hairs again. Justice was stuck in his train of thought, shells and suits. All hell broke loose. It moved his scales and caboosed as slow as a terrapin. Until the next thing you know, tempers flared, and then a flare pierced the air, and when that CBS caught fire, it was all CNN was airing then. They called it an act of terror, and it's where all their cameras and their caring went. Gray matter slipped their minds that corporate interest is where it went. And since legally corporations are people without pulse or context, and since black people have deceivingly gone from sharecroppers to commodities for shareholders in the prison industrial complex, all this suggests that I should name my son Amadou, or Trayvon, or Tamir. No names from the triangle trade or trail of tears, no names of color. It's clear. In the US, if I wish him to be blessed with success and clout and not be shot in the chest with his hands up and left in the street to bleed out, I must name him CVS. Lest they forget he is important, and not just when in court and in jumpsuits, or in war and on the front line in front of troops. Lest they forget that he is loved. He's not a thug dealing drugs, chasing after fast cash, not a soul out of control dying to be your next hashtag, dying to be your next rest in peace t-shirt, dying to be your next early morning Instagram like or late night Google site keyword search. No. And I know there's no debating. If I wanted to start out with hate and end up with vanity, fanfare, respect, and overnight sensation with a Twitter account that crashes the internet, I could absolutely name him Caitlin. Or No Lion Man, if I wanted to maintain the pride of his people, to have the whole world cry when he dies and still be considered regal, I could absolutely name him Cecil. Or in this arena as it stands, if I want America to view him as, treat him like, and call him a man, I could name him Serena. If I wanted him to drown in his sorrows with no prevention, to be abandoned in his residence by his president with no government help or intervention, I could name him Katrina. If I wanted him to be good for nothing, I could name him FEMA. I definitely cannot name him Baptist Church. They'll co-opt his vote, post op his hope, and undermine his history, time, and worth. Even worse is that he can be under attack for weeks. A hotbed set afire by the ire of Confederate flags and white sheets. He can be ablaze, ignored for days, and when the media finally chooses to speak, they'll say it's an act of God. Not even on TV, but they even via Facebook post and a tweet. Naming him Martin King will get him blasted within a week. Naming him Fred Hampton will get him assassinated in his sleep. Naming him Renisha Bride will get him shot while seeking help in hell. Naming him Sandra Bland will get him killed for improper signal alone in a cell. Swisher Sweets, reaching for your wallet, toy guns, walking home in the street, the midnight moon, the noonday sun. These are the spaces, places, and reasons they give for killing our Oshuns, Oguns, Yimayas, Obatalas, our daughters and our sons. Oh, for the CVS. The CVS they will respect, serve, and protect with their last breath in the National Guard. With tanks, ride gear, masks, tear gas, guns, prayers, and offer thanks to God. Harm a CVS, they will pass new laws. Raise your hand to a CVS and find yourself behind bars. So for a wink, a nod, and a Kanye shrug when I say I'm going to name my son CVS, lest they forget that I love him. Because thunder only comes when it's raining. And players only love you when they play. And the government loves you when you stay in your place. When they call you behind your back, it's the same thing they call you to your face. Hey, y'all.